If we're talking about values, do you even know what your values are? What do you value? What's really important? What are your pillars for your life? And the best way that I say to people to find out what they are is look back through your life and find the times which were really not great. Find the times which were really good, and then say, okay, what words would I use to assign to like what was going on there? So I would say, for example, I might go, okay, in my like mid 20s, I was having a really hard time. I was in a really rubbish relationship. I really didn't enjoy my life. Okay, I'm going to take that part. And then I'm going to say a couple of years ago when I'd moved up to the Lake District and I'd just started my coach training. All right, what was missing from this one that I got in this one? Adventure. There was no adventure here whatsoever. I was so bored. I was a very bored human being. Loads of adventure here, not just physically climbing the mountains every day, but there was adventure in the fact that I just started my coach training. Okay, how important to me is adventure? Oh God, massively. It has to weave through everything that I have. Okay, so one of my values is adventure. So you do it that way. So you do the values piece of work out what your values are, and then the quicker bit, that's what everybody's like, where's the magic wand? um, it doesn't exist, first of all. So let me take today. I might say, or I'm going to say to myself, on a scale of 1 to 10, when I go to bed tonight, how in integrity was I today? One of my values is adventure. All right, I took the dog for a pretty cool walk today, but I also had a call with my coach where we talked about some stuff that's quite exciting. All right, I hit adventure. Independence, that's another value of mine. Yeah, I was really in independence today. So I might get to the end of the day and then go, all right, I was in integrity 8 out of 10 today, whatever. So the speed comes from the willingness to commit and practice it. And then over time, like anything, it's like riding a bike kind of thing. But there is that lots of people will say, oh, but I'm really aware of stuff. I've got so much self-awareness. We say a lot of people are intellectualized, right? So they read every single book, they listen to all the podcasts. I have clients that intellectualize so bad, they know more about mindset than I do, but they haven't put it into practice yet. That's the work. You can learn all the stuff in the world. Somebody could be listening to this podcast right now and be like, oh, okay, are you going to get off this podcast and get a piece of paper and actually work out what they are? Because that's doing the work. So that's how you get quicker. You
I
do the exercises, do the practices.